get this yellow on the microphone. Thank you all for coming. Sorry you had to wait, but you know how celebrities are. They always like to make their grand entrance. This is Anderson's new home that he will be preparing himself for his next journey. And I'm very excited for him to just do some Q&A and tell you what he's been up to. So Anderson, why don't you come up here and give us a big smile and show them how all those English classes have been working for you.
So, Todd is my partner in the Spider Kick, and I need to say thank you guys for coming. Thank you for giving me this moment, and I need you represent my team for you guys. Dr. Angela, please come. Michelle, AB, please. Alex. And this is my team for this training. And please, guys, sit down. I need you, of course, everybody know about Ed, my manager, and Ed, please.
Yeah.
Somebody grab that?
I take off.
All right, guys, well, I guess we're open for questions. Anybody has any questions?
How long are you going to take us to kick out?
I'm gonna start asking Portuguese, sorry, I need you to talk Portuguese.
Okay, all right.
Anderson, tem sido há um tempo, né, faz um tempo que você não volta para o octógono. O que essa luta representa para você e pelo fato do Adesanya ser fã seu, né?
Anderson, you haven't been in the octagon for a while, so please tell us what this fight means to you and what you're going to be doing when you get there.
So this fight is very important for me and my team because, especially because I like challenge. You know, for 2 years I don't fight, but I believe in this is the great moment for me, you know, because something special having this fight, especially now because I have my team, special team, the Spider Kick team, and all my coaches here, and I'm very excited. You know, I'm very excited because I'm a fighter. I love fight. It's the good challenge for me. Israel is amazing. Is young, but I train hard every day. My entire life I training, and at this point I don't think so. Have nothing different because fight is fight. You know, Israel is good. I know it's the good challenge for me, but I love challenge. You know. This is my life, this is me.
Pode falar assim Português.
Sério? Ok. O Israel é um grande lutador, é claro. Eu tô com um grande time, eu tô sempre treinando, graças a Deus. E eu acho que esse momento que não só eu, mas como todo o time da Spider que está vivendo, é um momento mágico. Né? E eu faço isso a minha vida inteira, então é um momento muito feliz para mim. 2 anos sem lutar, né? Então eu acredito que essa luta é uma luta bem interessante e vai ser bem legal poder voltar e lutar com um cara como Israel.
A lot of people say that he is your version, kind of like. Do you see that similarities? Você vê com ele como se ele fosse uma versão sua mais jovem?
Israel é um grande lutador, né? Eu acho que ele é super talentoso, é novo, tem um futuro brilhante para trilhar nesse esporte e acredito que ele, de repente, ele é uma versão dele e vai se tornar uma versão melhor dele mesmo, né? Israel is a great fighter. I believe in Israel. Is not my new version, you know, but I think this fight is very interesting because I believe this is the first time I have the opening the same style. You know, that's a good test for my martial arts skills.
Anderson, Alex has wins over Adesanya in kickboxing. How helpful is it to have him in camp with you for this training camp?
So I'm very lucky because all my team's here, Alex here, and that's the good and interesting question. I go to pass the microphone for Alex because Alex fight two times, and is a great kickboxer fighter, and have a lot of experience, you know. And I try to bring the good team for help me, and that's all my family here, you know. I go past the microphone for Alex, okay?
Bom dia a todos. Estou muito feliz de estar aqui hoje, fazendo parte desse time. Estou aqui, estou disposto a estar ajudando o Anderson nessa preparação dele e vai dar certo, com certeza. Muito fã do Anderson, mas eu não falo isso só de coração, não. Vejo que ele tem tudo para ganhar essa luta. Eu já lutei com o Israel, já ganhei do Israel 2 vezes. E vendo o jogo do Anderson, é um jogo chato, né? O Israel vai ter que ficar muito atento, porque o jogo do Anderson é totalmente diferente de qualquer pessoa. Então, vou estar aqui para tentar ajudar ele de alguma forma, e é isso aí.
I'm very excited to be participating in Anderson's camp. I've always been a big fan of Anderson, and I think Anderson has all the tools to get this fight done. I'm not speaking strictly from my heart. I believe that Anderson has the skills, and I think that the experience I've had with against Israel, when I get in there, I'm going to be able to help him, and I believe this is going to be a success. And I'm very, very grateful to be here and be participating in this camp.
Anderson, do you enjoy watching Adesanya fight? Because like you said, he has a style that, it's a stand-up style, kind of like your style as a master striker yourself. Do you enjoy watching him fight?
Yeah, of course I watch all fighters in my category, you know, and especially Israel, because I go fight Israel now. And yeah, I training hard. I just try to work with my team, and I have one secret weapon in this camp. You know, Paul Gass is have a lot of experience in the fight and helped me a lot to watching the fight for Israel and hold my team. You know, I'm very excited. I'm very happy to take this fight. I talked to Dana about that situation, and I say, okay, I believe in this is the great moment for me because it's young. Israel is young, is a great fighter, and it's a good challenge. It's a good challenge because now I don't try to prove nothing for anybody else. I just for by yourself. You know, that's my time. Just for try to do something special for my fans. You know.
Adesanya described the fight as Michael Jordan versus LeBron James. Do you feel that? Do you feel those similarities?
No, it's the next level. Michael Jordan and LeBron and Kobe is the next level. You know, I'm a normal guy in Israel too. But I believe in this is great fight. That this fight come to change everything.
You just touched on this a moment ago, saying you do it for you and for yourself. But people sometimes say, Anderson, what are you doing to your legacy? Why are you still fighting? You should stop. You know, why are you still doing it then? And do you think it does anything to your legacy if you don't win?
So, first of all, my legacy is try to continue. Doesn't matter happen how much you old or not, because all is in your mind, you know. And when people talking about, oh, you old and blah blah blah, and especially in my home, because my family, my kids say, Dad, stop. You don't need to prove nothing. Stop. And I say, okay, but you have a dream, you love something, just do it, you know? And now I have a special team. The Spider Kick team helped me a lot and give me new challenge and new energy for continue my legacy, because the Spider Kick is not about one people. It's not about one thing. It's just for help people, you know, and that's my team. I try to do something special for people, you know, especially here in US. I'm working hard and I accept this fight for 2 points. One, because I'm go win, I go fight again for the belt. And second one, I need to give everything back to my fans, you know, especially here in the US. I need to return everything US give me, especially for me and my family.
So if you were to fight for the belt, do you think you'd be fighting Robert Whittaker or Kelvin Gastelum? Who do you think would be the middleweight champion?
I don't know. This is the next step. My focus now is in a one fight, and let's go see. You know, because I believe in this is the great fight. You know, is the amazing fight. This fight come to change everything in this game.
So what are you still getting better at then? What new and improved Anderson are we going to see?
So, I think everybody go see the old Anderson, but more experience. I don't have nothing for proof, you know. I pass for different moments in this sport. I win, I lose. I have a lot of experience. I just doing something for my fans. I'm so happy to back to fight, and I'm here. Every day I come to trainings and say, thank you, God. Thank you for giving me one more opportunity for doing something special.
Thank you.
Qual foi a motivação para você aceitar essa luta? Foi realmente o fato deles prometerem um cinturão, o fato de ele estar invicto, enfim?
What was the purpose for you to accept this fight? Was it because they promised you a title shot if you won, or what was the actual purpose that motivated you to accept it?
A motivação é lógico que existe um negócio, né? Em primeiro lugar existe um negócio, mas eu acho que a motivação é poder fazer o que eu amo, né? Fazer o que eu gosto. E quando o Dana veio conversar comigo sobre lutar com Israel, eu perguntei, mas por quê? Qual que é a contraproposta? Vamos falar de negócio. Qual que é a contraproposta que você tem para me dar? Ele falou, tá bom, se você vencer, você luta pelo cinturão. Eu falei, tá, então você vai ter que me dar a luta pelo cinturão, porque eu vou vencer. Então, é mais ou menos por aí. I accept this fight because I talked to Dana. First of all, I just talked to my team. You know, I talked to all my partners, and Todd, Gerard, and Paul, and I just talked for a long time for my team, because when I come to training, I just training hard, and I feeling something in my heart. I need to finish this page in my life, you know, this part of my life. And when I talk to all my team, everybody helped me, everybody gave me all support. And I say, okay, I go talk to Dana again and say, okay, Dana, I go take this fight, you know, because that's the different moment in my life. I have my company, I have my team, I have different projects, big projects in my life, and of course, that's the fights come very down and very far about my life, but now I have a time. The time is the more important for me, and I accept this fight because the time is the only one I don't have control in my life, and this is the moment for take this fight and finish my old fights, and I have 3 more, and it's done, it's over.
O cinturão é uma coisa que, assim, encerraria com chave de ouro a sua carreira? Você tem ideia de como é que você gostaria de encerrar essa carreira?
Sorry.
What she asked was, if you won this title, would that kind of end your career on the right foot? Is that how you feel?
No mundo perfeito seria, né? Se fosse no mundo do País das Maravilhas seria perfeito. I believe in the perfect world, of course. You know, Anderson Silva fight for the belt and take the belt and drop the mic. But I need to focus in this fight first, you know, and that's the second step. And when I finish this fight, I go talk to all my team, and let's go see, because the future is very short.
And as for me, if you were Adesanya, you know, what would you have to be careful about Anderson Silva in the octagon? Se você fosse o Adesanya, o que ele tem que se preocupar com você dentro do octógono?
Should I answer that question? Because I'll tell you, because he's still Anderson Silva. And Anderson Silva, well-trained, with a good head on his shoulder, well-trained, he's still a bad fight for any fighter in any division. I don't know if maybe I'm too much of a fan of his, but I'm telling you, Anderson Silva, well-trained, is a bad fight for anybody.
Anderson, tudo bem? Só uma pergunta. Aproveitando que a gente está falando do cinturão, o Jacare declarou recentemente que não concorda com essa possibilidade de você lutar pelo cinturão caso vença a próxima luta. Ele inclusive ironizou, disse que ia se dopar e falar besteiras para disputar o título. O que você acha dessa postura dele? Você te surpreendeu?
Recently in the media, Jacare had some comments about you potentially fighting for the title if you win this fight, and he said some negative things about where you've been and what we'd like to know is, what do you think about the comments he's made?
Eu confesso que fiquei um pouco surpreendido, né? Porque eu sempre dei todo o suporte para o Jacare, inclusive quando ele chegou na academia, né? E eu recebi ele muito bem e sempre estive do lado dele, sempre defendi toda vez que ele lutou para que ele pudesse disputar esse cinturão. E eu acho que ele foi infeliz nos comentários, mas isso assim, algumas coisas a gente não tem como controlar. Eu não posso controlar algumas coisas. Eu tenho controle sobre as minhas ações, sobre o que eu falo, sobre o que eu digo, e todo mundo sabe a minha história nesse esporte e o quanto eu trabalhei duro para continuar fazendo o que eu faço. Então não tem muito o que falar sobre ele. Achei um pouco prematuro da parte dele, até porque eu sempre ajudei, sempre fui complacente com ele, sempre dei todas as forças que ele precisava dentro do treino, e até mesmo já comprei algumas brigas dele dentro do UFC, ele não sabe disso. Inclusive quando ele estava para disputar o cinturão, né, o Ed até brigou comigo porque eu bati de frente com o Dana, porque eu falava que não achava justo, mas enfim, isso cada um sabe o que faz, sabe o que fala. So, Jacare when he come to training to my team in Brazil, I just opened the door for my gym, and I help a lot, I support a lot, and I'm very surprised when Jacare talking about that situation, especially because they respect me, and I try to help Jacare for any time. I fight with Dana and Ed Soares one time when Jacare fight and just come close to fight for the belt, and I don't know Jacare is doing this, but it's not my fault. I try to do my best in my job, and that's the point Dana offered for me the fight for the belt again, and it's not my fault. It's the, you know, I need to say sorry, Jacare, but it's not me. It's Dana White. You know, that's the one I need to thank.
E só mais uma pergunta. Sobre o UFC em Curitiba em maio, te parece atraente essa possibilidade?
The UFC is going to Curitiba in May. Are you interested in potentially that fight?
Eu acredito que sim, né? Vou esperar, vamos ver o que vai acontecer agora nessa luta. O foco é essa luta agora. E era para eu ter lutado em Curitiba, mas eu tive a cirurgia e tal, e acabou não acontecendo. So I believe in the fight in my city. Curitiba is amazing. So I just waiting for this fight, and I go talk to Dana. Maybe I fight in Curitiba too. I love the idea.
Anderson, someone said that the UFC and Adesanya are kind of using this fight to make his name off of your name, so to speak, if he were to beat you. How do you feel about that? What will be your response to that?
Ele está perguntando se o Ultimate está usando o Israel para tentar fazer o nome do Israel em cima do teu nome. O que tu acha disso?
Israel is young, you know. In this game, especially in UFC, you don't have easy fight, you know. I think I'm the old guy I have in this game, you know, and I don't believe this is real. Of course, people talking about that, but it's up to me. I'm accept the fight, you know. I don't think so. I have a chance for fight for easy or better guys. You know, everybody is the same level, especially in this category. You know, Israel is good. The old fighters in this category is amazing. You know, especially in UFC. UFC have a great fighters. You know, and I'm continue training. I'm in the shape. I'm never stop training, and I believe in I stay in the same level for the old fighters in UFC.
And just to clarify, you said three fights left, and that's it, and then retirement.
Yeah, I have 3 more fights in my contract, and hopefully my team help me to finish all my fights in the contract.
So with 3 fights left, obviously you want to fight for the title. Are there any other opponents, any other maybe dream fights out there for you that you want to fulfill in those 3 fights?
Você tem 3 lutas ainda faltando no contrato. Tem nenhuma outras lutas, tirando a luta do cinturão, que você gostaria de fazer ainda na tua carreira?
So, in this point in my career, I believe in the good challenge is the Superfight. I talked to Dana about Georges St-Pierre, about McGregor, especially because McGregor challenged me, you know. And I just talked to Ed a lot about this fight. I think it's very interesting fight to these guys, you know, because it's amazing fighters, is a legend in this sport, the same me, and let's go see. That's the good games, and the super fights is very interesting for my fans and for everybody.
Pode falar em português.
Claro. So I believe in the super fight is amazing. Português. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, português. Okay.
Sorry.
Bom, eu acredito que as super lutas são interessantes nesse momento da minha carreira, né? O McGregor fez um desafio, eu aceitei. Mas o meu foco agora é o Israel. Mas tanto o McGregor como o Georges St-Pierre são 2 lutas interessantes, né? E vamos aguardar, vamos ver o que vai acontecer. Mas eu acho que nesse momento da minha carreira, super lutas seriam bastante interessantes, não só para mim, mas para os fãs também.
Qual peso?
To McGregor, I think 180 is I think it's good for me, and I think to McGregor too.
Yeah.
Anderson, thank you for coming and speaking with us today. I was just curious, a lot of people are excited about Adesanya right now. He's coming up in the MMA world. What do you think about Adesanya and his potential?
Obrigado, Anderson, por vir aqui conversar com a gente. O Israel é cara que está crescendo agora no esporte. O que é o teu pensamento dele?
O Israel é um grande atleta, é um atleta novo, está chegando bem no UFC, está com algumas vitórias, e eu respeito todos os atletas, né? A gente está treinando bastante para lutar com os melhores, sempre treinei para lutar com os melhores e para enfrentar todos os meus desafios, e eu acho que é mais uma luta, mais um desafio, mais um teste, não só para mim, mas para todos os meus treinadores, para todo o time. So, I believe Israel is the great fighter, is the new one in UFC, is the new talent, is the new guys is coming, the new fighters come in this sport. But I'm so happy to fight for the Israel, because that's the great moment in this sport. That's the evolution for the sport. I believe in the Israel is the evolution for the sport, and I'm very happy. I'm very lucky because I have this opportunity for fight for the new talent in UFC. You know.
And since you are the Spider and you are like Spider-Man, have you seen Venom or Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse yet? And which one did you like better?
Porque você é o Aranha e você gosta do Homem-Aranha, você assistiu o Venom e o outro filme novo que saiu?
Eu assisti, cara. Assim, a gente não sabe se o Venom é o bad guy ou o good guy, né? Mas o Homem-Aranha vai continuar sendo sempre um cara legal, né? Então, eu acredito que o Homem-Aranha vai ganhar essa parada. Venom is I don't know, I watched the movie, I don't know if Venom is good guy or bad guy, you know, but in this point, I'm Spider-Man. In the Spider-Man, all time is the good guy, and I'm a good guy.
Anderson, there's a recent report, you mentioned Georges St-Pierre. In a recent report, he said that he wouldn't be interested in the fight because he has more to lose than he would to gain. What's your reaction to that, and what would you say to him to try to convince him to do the fight? And what's the reality of, was there ever really going to be a Conor fight? What's the reality of that possibly happening in the future?
Numa entrevista, o Georges St-Pierre falou que essa luta ele não tem interesse porque ele tem muito a perder e nada a ganhar. O que tu acha disso? E também da luta do Conor McGregor, o que tu acha?
Eu acredito que o Jorge é um cara muito inteligente, o Georges St-Pierre é um cara muito inteligente. Ele não pega nenhum tipo de desafio que ele possa perder, né? Ele joga com as regras debaixo do braço, ele não aceita nenhum tipo de desafio que ele possa perder, então não tenho muito para falar dele. Em relação a lutar com o McGregor, eu acho que ele é inteligente, eu acho que ele está fazendo certo. So, I believe in Georges St-Pierre is not take the real challenge in your personal fight. You know, just try to do something easy for yourself. But you know, this is Georges St-Pierre. He's very intelligent. You know, is so smart. That's the king. That's the business. Is the businessman. But for me, I prefer take real challenge. And don't put in nothing different in the mind for my fans. You know, oh, maybe yes, maybe not. That's the point. I accept the fight for Cormier in 2 days. You know, that's the difference for Muay Thai College Spider Kick team for the older fighters. You know, it's not about fight. It's about martial arts, and I like challenge, and I try to do my best anytime. And because the people talking about, so why you take this fight? Why you take that or that? Because the more important for me and my team is just try to make the old technique better, you know, and try to put in everything I'm training. I try to put in inside the cage for the future, because the spider kick have one big goal is make the special team for fight. And when I have all experience for pass for my students, is more important, you know. And in this point, for when a George take easy fight, it's not about real fight. That's my point. I don't disrespect George. He's a great fighter, but I believe in don't take good challenge.
And was the fight with Conor, do you think that's ever going to happen, or is that just something that you guys were maybe having fun with? That's my last.
Essa luta com Conor, tu acha que isso é uma luta que pode acontecer, ou você acha que vocês só estavam falando?
Eu aceitei o desafio do Conor, falei com todo o meu time. Eu acho que se ele bater 180, a gente consegue fazer essa luta. Mas não depende de mim, depende muito do que o Dan quer fazer e do que ele realmente quer, né? Eu tô aqui para aceitar os desafios e lutar com quem for bom para mim e para o meu time. So I believe in the 180 is that good for me and McGregor. So I just waiting, because is not, I don't control this. This is the question for Dana, but I believe in that this is the amazing fight for the fans, you know. Let's go see.
Anderson, aparentemente você vai começar algumas sessões de treino privadas a partir de amanhã, é isso? Você pode contar pra gente como é que vai ser esse treino?
Can you please explain to us, we heard that you're going to be doing private training sessions starting tomorrow, and you're going to be, most of your training camp will be private. Can you explain that to us?
Eu começo a fazer, a gente já tá no camp training já há 2 meses, venho treinando, fazendo uma preparação física com o Michel e com o resto do time, com meu filho Gabriel, que está me ajudando bastante, e com o Jason também, que é meu treinador aqui de Muay Thai. E, assim, na verdade eu nunca paro de treinar, né? Então eu tô sempre treinando. Agora a gente vai intensificar um pouco o treino para essa luta, mas eu nunca paro de treinar, eu tô sempre treinando. So I never stop training, you know. I training for long time with Michel, because Michel come to here for help me to conditional training, and I train every day with Jason, is the Muay Thai coach, and my son Gabriel helped me a lot, and I never stop training because, you know, first of all, I love my sport, and the second one, I keep try to learn more skills for martial arts, you know.
Outra coisa que eu reparei que esse símbolo, né, o logo, é um chute, dá a impressão que é aquele chute do Belfort. Você pode falar disso também?
Yeah, I just noticed that your logo looks like the kick that you knocked out Vitor Belfort with. Can you explain that to us?
I have one guy for explain this for everybody. Jojo, please. Come on, Jojo. Come.
I can't do that.
Come, yes, of course.
I can't do that.
Okay, yes, of course, come.
I will not do
Come.
That's funny. Okay, the reason for the logo that you have here, that we create this logo for the Spider Kick brand lifestyle, is that when we come together with Anderson and he asked me to try to build all this brand and all this concept for him, I was thinking about creating a concept like you have the Air Jordan, everybody knows the Air Jordan, and I was thinking like, okay, Nike has Air Jordan with the basketball, they have Tiger Woods for the golf, they have Nadal for the tennis, and I said they have nobody in the MMA world, so I say, he's famous as a spider, this is what we call the spider kick in the MMA world, and I said let's create something because he's known for this knockout that I just mentioned now, and I say let's create something as Air Jordan, but now we have something about the MMA world, and I create this concept for him and this logo, so everybody know that this is the spider kick logo made by Anderson, and I hope this logo will be worldwide famous and is going to make it.
Eu acredito que o momento que a gente está vivendo é com a Spider Kick, juntamente com o Jojo, que é o designer da marca, de tudo que a gente está fazendo, a gente está tentando criar algo além, algo para que as pessoas possam se sentir bem. A gente tem todo mundo sabe dos problemas que eu tive com suplementos, etc. A gente está criando toda uma linha de suplementos, tendo o aval da usada, todos os suplementos testados, para que a gente possa ajudar os novos atletas e pessoas que também não treinam, né? Então, Spider Kick abrange muitas coisas, né? Então, esse é o nosso objetivo, esse é o nosso momento de a gente sentiu essa necessidade e o momento de ajudar as pessoas.
E uma última pergunta que eu tenho para você. A gente tem em dezembro a luta entre duas brasileiras campeãs, que é a Cyborg e a Amanda, se enfrentando. Primeira super luta feminina da história. Queria saber, você treinou com a Cris, né, em Curitiba, no começo da carreira dela. Queria saber a sua opinião sobre essa luta, primeiro quem vence, né? E o que ela representa para a MMA como um todo.
At the end of the month here, we're having our first female super fight, Amanda against two Brazilians, Amanda Nunes versus Cyborg. And I know that you've trained with Cyborg early in her career in Curitiba, and what are your thoughts on this fight, and what do you think this means for women's MMA?
So, I like the fight for the girls, especially in this moment in the world, and Chris Cyborg is an amazing fighter. He's a great. I trained with Chris long time ago, and I believe this is the great moment for the ladies in this sport. I'm very lucky because in my house my daughters and my wife don't fight. I'm very happy for that. But I think for the girlfriend, the boyfriend for the Chris Cyborg, I don't think he's good. I believe in Chris when they come angry, he's beating everybody in the home.
Pode falar em português.
Tá, desculpa. Ok, again. Eu acho que é uma grande luta entre as duas. São duas grandes atletas e já tive a oportunidade de treinar com a Cris. E eu acho que é um grande momento que as mulheres estão vivendo e ter duas representantes do sexo feminino nesse esporte é incrível. Eu estou bem feliz de poder ver isso acontecer. Opa, desculpa, aqui caiu tudo. Jojo, é culpa tua, você que falou para ligar aqui o negócio, tá vendo? E é isso, eu estou muito feliz. Estou feliz que elas vão se enfrentar, é um momento incrível e vamos torcer para que dê tudo certo, para que seja uma grande luta, um grande espetáculo pra gente.
Resta algum palpite?
É difícil dar um palpite, né? Eu acho que as duas são duas grandes lutadoras.
Anderson, have you spoken to Jon Jones lately?
Você conversou com Jon Jones nesses últimos tempos?
I have a good relationship with Jon Jones. He's my little brother, but yeah, I don't talk Jones, but I think everybody go see the different Jon Jones. It's time to change. And I believe in Jon's wake up for everything happen in your life, and everybody go see the different Jon Jones. I love Jon Jones because it's my young brother. I try to help a lot when I talk to him, and I'm very excited for watching Jon Jones back.
You have made comebacks and returns to the octagon after the injuries and other things. Would you have any advice for him? He's trying to come back now after over a year away. Any advice for him coming back?
Você tem nenhum conselho para o Jon Jones, porque você já passou pela essa experiência de passar um tempo fora, depois voltando para lutar? Você tem nenhum conselho para passar para o Jon Jones?
I believe Jon Jones don't need too much for talk. Jon is a great man. Have a beautiful family. Of course, as fighting is different when you go fight, especially this fight for Jones. Long time don't fight, but I believe Jon Jones is a great. I don't have nothing for say for Jones except to keep doing. Keep doing and keep straight your focus, because Jones is young, have a good talent, and everybody love Jones, and just do it. Keep straight your focus, don't lose your focus, and do it. Do your best.
Anderson, Israel Adesanya said this fight means more to him than fighting for the title. What do you think of him making a statement like that?
O Israel falou para a mídia que essa luta é mais importante para ele que lutando pelo cinturão. O que tu acha disso?
Eu acho que é uma luta super importante, tanto para ele quanto para o meu time, né? E ele é um atleta novo, eu acredito que é um desafio novo para ele, assim como é um grande desafio para nós aqui, que estamos treinando muito para ir lá e fazer um grande espetáculo. E vamos esperar os próximos desafios, né? E eu respeito muito todos os atletas e ele merece todo o meu respeito, e vamos tentar fazer uma grande luta para que o público saia feliz, né? Independente de cinturão, independente de qualquer coisa, eu acho que o mais importante é a gente fazer uma grande luta. So, I believe in this point, in this specific fight is not about fight for the belt, is the good challenge for me and a good challenge for Israel. And Israel is young, but I believe in this point is the new opportunity for me and Israel, and it's two big fighters. Israel is a young but is a good fighter. I'm old, but I think I'm not the best, but I'm a good fighter too. And this is the very interesting fight.
Hey Anderson, Freddie Roach stated that out of all the people that he's trained with in MMA, that you are the best striker and you could possibly step over to pro boxing as well. Have you ever thought about doing that after your 3-fight contract is up?
O Freddie Roach falou que todos os lutadores de MMA que ele já treinou, que você tem o mais talento para poder atravessar o rio e lutar em boxe também. O que tu acha disso? E você já pensou em lutar boxe?
Já pensei em lutar boxe. Na verdade, eu já lutei algumas lutas de amador e eu tinha um sonho, quer dizer, eu tenho esse sonho, né, de lutar contra o Roy Jones há muito tempo, sempre falei sobre isso, acho que todo mundo sabe. Não aconteceu, mas eu gosto de boxe. Boxe é um esporte diferente do MMA, é um boxe que você precisa ser um pouco mais técnico em relação às suas movimentações de perna e etc. So, I like boxing. I fight for a long time in amateur boxing. And yeah, I talked to Dana White for a long time ago about my fight, about my dream to fight boxing with Roy Jones. But you know, the time has passed. You know, Roy Jones is no fight anymore. And but I don't know. Maybe the future is the future. I don't know. But I love boxing. I respect all boxing fighters because this is amazing sport. This is the next level. You know, of course, MMA is good. It's my sport, but it's completely different. It's different game. It's different time. And when you see, when everybody watching boxing, you don't believe it. You know, especially the new talent, GGG, and the new fighters. When you look, you say, "Oh my gosh, what you guys doing this?" You know, I love boxing. I'm a big fan, and maybe, oh my gosh, just my mind come. But now my focus is for Israel.
Anderson, you've done a few movies. A lot of fighters, when they retire, they go to Hollywood and they decide they want to make movies. You're a good-looking guy. Have you considered taking up acting as a full-time job when you retire?
Muitos lutadores e muitas pessoas de esporte, depois que eles se aposentam, vão para o Hollywood. Tu já pensou? Eu sei que você já trabalhou e fez uns filmes. Você está pensando em fazer isso depois que você aposentar de ser lutador?
Assim, eu venho estudando já há alguns anos. Eu estava no Brasil e estava estudando bastante com o Luiz Mário, que é meu preparador de cinema. É uma coisa que eu gosto muito. E aqui também, é lógico que todo mundo que vem para Los Angeles vem com o sonho, né, que trabalha na área, vem com o sonho de ser um ator de cinema, pular de avião, fazer que nem o Vin Diesel e tal, e que nem o The Rock e tal. Mas não é tão fácil. Você precisa estudar muito, precisa trabalhar muito, e é isso que eu estou fazendo, estudando bastante. Já fiz alguns filmes incríveis. A gente está trabalhando com vários projetos juntamente com a Netflix, juntamente com a Laura Marim, que me ajuda a roteirizar os meus filmes. A gente está trabalhando em vários projetos juntamente com a Netflix e vamos ver o que vai acontecer. So, agora eu vou falar inglês aqui. I am working hard for in this part in my career. You know, I'm come to student for a long time, and I have a big movie in China come soon. And the last year I filmed in China. It's the Grey movie. It's the Jack Chan production, and I have my personal projects with Netflix, and I'm working hard. This is the next step, of course, when I finish completely my career in fight. But it's not easy because fight, when you go to fight, you see the scenes in the fight scenes, you make, oh, this is easy, but it's not easy. You know, I take the great experience in China. It's completely different, you know. And in this point, I just try to working hard and studying a lot.
I actually have a question for Alex. Alex, can you just describe, it's not a question, can you describe, it is a question. Can you describe the feeling you got when you got the call to train with Anderson Silva? See what you can bring to the table?
Você pode explicar como você sentiu quando você recebeu o telefonema do Anderson querendo que você participasse no campo dele?
Para mim fiquei muito feliz. Só vi ele pela televisão, nunca tive a oportunidade de estar perto. Hoje estou tendo essa oportunidade, vou aproveitar ao máximo e tentar ajudar ele também de alguma maneira, né? Estou aqui, estou disposto a ajudar, conversar com a equipe. Acabei de chegar de viagem, não sei como que vai ser, como que vai funcionar ainda, para mim é uma novidade também, mas estou aqui, estou disposto e quero ajudar, quero somar.
Yeah, it was very exciting. I've never got to meet him personally. I've only seen him on TV, so to receive a call, and I'm here to help him in any way that I can. Hopefully be able to pass on some information. I actually just got here today from a trip, so I haven't really got to sit down and see what the plan is, but I'm very excited, and hopefully I'm going to be able to contribute in his victory.
I guess this question is for the entire panel. What makes Spider Kick special?
The Spider Kick is special because it's not about academy. It's not about fight. It's about sports medicine. In this moment in my life, I just working hard with my team for doing something special for the people, you know. And I try to use all my experience for putting inside the Spider Kick and help people, you know. And I have the different products inside the Spider Kick, medicine sports, the special fitness clothing for people feeling something special, you know. Because when I use one shirts, I like the shirts. I give the example for you. When I take the shirts for Kobe Bryant and say, oh my gosh, I'm Kobe Bryant now. And that's the message me and all my team try to pass for the people. When Jojo create the Spider Kick shirts and the all clothing line, it's just for inspiring people, for doing something special. And that's not about me. The Spider Kick is not about me. It's about my fans, about my family, about my students in the world, and the people. When people come to take one shirt, I think people feeling something special. The same when I use the shirts for Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, I feel it's special. And that's the goal for the Spider Kick. Help people and make your life better.
Você estava falando de legado agora há pouco, né? E falando do Gabriel te ajudando nos seus treinos. Queria que você falasse sobre... Você tem 3 lutas no contrato. Gabriel provavelmente está começando a carreira em breve. Como é que está a situação?
Então, a gente conversa bastante, né? Sobre essa situação de lutar e tal. Eu, como pai, é um pouco difícil, né? Porque eu não queria que ele lutasse, mas eu percebo que é uma coisa que vem crescendo dentro dele todos os dias, então a gente vem conversando, vem fortalecendo essa ideia e ele está treinando para isso, né? Eu, como pai, não queria, mas tudo bem. Eu tenho que apoiar e eu acho que seria incrível se, quando eu comecei, eu também tivesse esse apoio, né? Principalmente se eu tivesse um pai que lutasse. Então, você acaba cortando alguns caminhos ali e para melhorar tudo, né? Então, a gente vai fazer o melhor que a gente puder para que ele possa seguir o caminho dele dentro desse esporte também.
Tem previsão de se ele vai começar a primeira luta logo, se ele já vai começar a carreira de amador?
Então, eu acho que, primeiramente, tem que passar por todas as etapas. Ele não tem as mesmas preocupações que eu tive, né? Então, eu acho que a gente tem que ir por etapas, né? Eu acho que primeiro ele lutar amador, né? Começar a lutar jiu-jitsu e treinar as modalidades, porque é um pouco mais fácil do que antes, né? Na minha época, eu tentava treinar todas as modalidades, mas era um pouco mais difícil. Então, hoje em dia ele tem um arquivo de informações em casa, com as pessoas que sempre estão comigo, com o Gibi, com o Michel, que é um incrível preparador físico, doutora Ângela, né, com o Dedé, que está sempre me ajudando a treinar, que está sempre nos meus campos, e com as outras pessoas que me ajudam a treinar. Então ele tem todas as armas para fazer o caminho dele ser brilhante.
Eu só queria, a última pergunta é sobre o seu legado, né? Porque ele também é parte do seu legado, vai ser no futuro, mas por que você quer ser lembrado, assim, quando você encerrar a carreira?
Eu acho que o mais importante é tentar ser lembrado como alguém que fez diferença, que tentou fazer diferente em tudo, né? Eu acho que eu tenho uma frase que eu falo muito, que é até dos fuzileiros navais, que é: eu não sou o melhor, mas sou capaz de fazer aquilo que muitos acham impossível. Então, é mais ou menos isso, deixar uma mensagem de que tudo é possível, qualquer pessoa pode fazer o que ela tem como sonho, se ela se focar, se ela se dedicar 100%. So, yeah, Gabriel this is my real clone, you know? And yeah, I help Gabriel a lot because I talk to Gabriel about fight. I'm dead. I don't like that idea. But when Gabriel comes to talk to me, I say, okay, you go try to fight. Okay, let's go working hard and step by step, you know, because you don't have the same problems I have when I start. And let's go try to do everything perfect in your career, you know, and start fight amateurly and training jiu-jitsu, fight amateur boxing, and the different martial arts, because I believe in my life everything is different because I learned different martial arts. I accept the all technique for different martial arts. And I try to pass this for my son, especially Gabriel, because come to in this world is not easy, but I go give all my support for my son, of course, because he's my clone, and the first because I love it.
One more question, you guys. We're going to wrap up for some one-on-ones. Thank you. Anybody have one question? That's it? Okay, it's a wrap. Thank you so much for everybody coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a quick show?
Okay. Alex, vem cá.
Nice and tight together. And just double check. Just a second. Stay just a little bit. Okay. All right. Here we go. You guys are fantastic. Love it. Love it. Make it happen. Yay. Everybody give me a good fist. All right. Yeah. Make it. Ah, there we go.